Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Teacher's Teacher, and we are back with our third video about Google Arts and Culture. This will be a quick video showing you how you can share information from Google Arts and Culture to your students to have them access and use the site and all of the many different forms of content that the site has. Now there are two different ways to achieve this goal, and the first way I'm going to show you is to share a link. So let's go ahead, and you can see I'm on the home page for Google Arts and Culture. Let's go ahead and just click on something, Natural History Museums right here. And when you click on really any entity within Google Arts and Culture, it'll have a title, it'll have some information describing the title, and then you will also see icons for specific ways to share or like this information. So if we want to share this particular page with our students, we can go ahead and click this little share icon, and that is going to open up some options. Now, the first option we have down here is just to copy and paste the direct link to this site. This works the same way that any other copy and paste feature works. You can go ahead and just click on that, and it'll give you a little notification saying the link has been copied. And then you can go along, you can share this through Remind, through really email, through any other medium that you want to, even on Google Classroom. But if you are going to share this on Google Classroom, you'll also see that there is a Google Classroom icon right here for you to click as well. So instead of just copying and pasting the link, you can click on this icon, and a new window will open up for you to choose which class you would like to add it to, and then also for you to choose what type of assignment you actually want to use for this. So do you want it to be an actual assignment itself that you want to have students complete and then turn something in along with what is found on the website? Do you want to use the question feature, which could be creating a poll or a quick multiple choice question that's usually low stakes for really any students to see? Or do you want to make it as an announcement, or do you want to create some new material? So it does give you some options here for how you would like to navigate that with the connection to Google Classroom. So I recommend trying out those different options, seeing what they actually look like before you use it with your students, but the option to use that is absolutely there. So I'm going to go back to the Google Arts and Culture site, and I'm going to go ahead and show you one other way that we can use to share information with your students. This is going to be using a feature called the gallery. Okay, so if we go up here to our favorites, and actually let's just go ahead and just favorite this so we can see what that looks like. So I clicked on this 5 natural history museums to explore, and let's say that I personally really like what this has to offer, and I want to save this to my favorites to look at it again. You can click on this little heart icon right here, and you'll see that it gets filled in, and it's telling you that it was just saved to your favorites library. So I'm going to go over here to this favorites button at the top right. I'm going to click on that, and you can see that I have one story right here, this online exhibit, marked in my favorites. So you can continue to add things to your favorites, so it's just very easy to find them if you're working. If you want to come back to these specific things more than once, very easy to find. Favorites is a great way to do that. Now we can also see right here that there is another tab called Galleries. And Galleries, if we click on this, is another way that you can use to send information to your students, or at least to share information to your students in a bit of a different way directly through the Google Arts and Culture program. So let's go through this step by step together. Let's go ahead and hit Create Gallery. We can see that this is based on any favorite works of art that you have. Now, we favorited a story. We haven't favorited any artwork yet. So let's go ahead and X out of this, and let's do a search right here. Let's just do a search for dinosaur artwork. I'm going to go ahead and hit enter. Now I'm going to scroll down here, and you can see that there's a lot of different items and artwork that I can look at in terms of different dinosaurs. So let's just click on a few, and let's go ahead and favorite some just so I can show you. I'm going to hit the back button. I'm going to click on another one over here. And then I'm going to hit the little heart icon to favorite that. And then I'm going to go back. And then now that I have a few pieces of artwork in my favorites, I should be able to create a gallery and kind of put both of these together. So I can click on both of these, highlight both of these. I'm going to hit continue. And then I can give this a title and a description. So I'm going to say dinosaur art. I'm going to leave the description blank for now. And then the main thing we want to do here now is that we want to open this up to the public so anyone with the link can view. So I'm going to turn that on. Then I'm going to hit done. All right, so now you can see that I have a gallery right here called Dinosaur Art, and I have some artifacts within that, some images within that gallery. Now what I can do is I can click on either of these that are in this specific gallery. So it says it's public, this dinosaur art. We have 2 items here. And then I can also share or copy the link, and I can send this to students, which will navigate them back here, which is curated content on the Google Arts and Culture platform that you want them to look at. So if you're doing some sort of activity where you want to give students some inspiration, and maybe you have a bunch of different pictures and things selected and picked out, this could be a way for you to kind of curate that experience personally and to send it directly to them, and they can go through and they can view all of this information. But again, this works well for, and really only works for, certain content on the Google Arts and Platform program, like pictures. If you're trying to send something else like an exploration or a game or something like that, that is not going to work through a gallery. You're going to have to send that directly from that specific page to students with the link itself. So we'll stop the video there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.